This is activity book, page 225. And we're going to start at the top. And these first 6 problems are simple fractions, adding and subtracting. So why don't you go ahead and do those? We'll do them together. And as you're finishing yours, you can check. So remember, we're just going to add the numerator, and the denominator is going to stay the same. So 8, 9, 10. When you start to see that you're adding and subtracting the numerators and leaving the denominators the same, you can leave out this intermediate step in the circle. Oh, 7/7. I know that is the same as 1 whole. How you doing? So here we've got 10 plus 7. Now pay attention to the signs because the operations are mixed. This one is take away, 9 take away 4. And 19 take away 7 is 12 tenths. How'd you do? Okay. Now this next part, we're gonna start with mixed numbers. Okay, so you've been practicing this in your packet with the models. So today we're gonna look at them a little bit more simple. You don't have a lot of room here for models, but if you need to make a model, then you can. Okay, so the first step is always going to be to add the fractions. That way you can see if you happen to fill up 1 whole. So we're gonna add 3 plus 1. And the denominator stays the same. So our fraction is 4/5, which is not more than 1 whole. So then we can go ahead with the whole numbers and add 2 plus 1, which is 3, and we're good to go. Now let's do this one. 2 plus 4/5. Okay, 2 plus 4 is gonna give us 6/5. So that is more than 1 whole. So let me show you what's happening with our model. So we're gonna go back and do a model for 1 2/5. So I'm gonna do 1 whole. And to make fifths, I draw 4 lines. So I've got 1 2/5 in this whole. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 wholes, and I'm adding 4/5. I'm just gonna start adding them here. So I've got 1, 2, and I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, and I need 1 more fifth. Okay. So you can see that I was able to put 5/5 here and fill up my 1 whole, and then I only have 1/5 left over. Okay, so from our 6/5, we're gonna put 5 of them into a whole, so we can kind of actually regroup it up here. And then we're left with 1/5. Okay, so we're gonna put our 1/5 here, and then we're gonna add up our 3, 4, 5, which is the same as saying 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got 5 plus 3/8. Aha! This one is not more than 1 whole. It is exactly 1 whole. Okay, so if we were to add the 3 plus 1, we're going to get 4. We would get 4 8/8. But that's the same as 5 wholes. Okay, last one. 2 plus 2/3 is going to give us 4/3. This is more than 1 whole, so let's take a look at what that looks like. So we had our 5, and 2/3. So we'll just pretend that all these are colored in. Oh, sorry. All these are colored in, and there's our 2/3. And then we're gonna add 2 holes. And I'm gonna start with this 2/3. I'm gonna color in here first. 1, 2. So now let's count how many holes we have. We have our 5 that we started with and the 2 more and 1 more. So we can kind of say, oh, we added 1. Okay, and then what part do we have left? Just 1/3. So we're gonna turn our 4/3 into 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1/3. So feel free to use these models as you need them because they will help you see what's happening with these fractions. It's tricky. Good job.